Ceres is actually more than an asteroid. It's really designated a dwarf planet, but it is a protoplanetary remnant left over from the very first epoch of solar system formation. So when the small planetesimals were accreting and they were merging to form protoplanets, and then those protoplanets were going on to form the planets that we know today, there are many, many objects in the solar system that were probably similar to Ceres. But Ceres is the only object that we know of in the inner solar system which is a large, primitive protoplanet. And so by going to Ceres and studying it, we're able to look back in time and better understand what processes were going on during the time of the planet formation.
What makes you say it's primitive? How do you distinguish primitive from a more mature one?
So primitive is a relative word, of course. The far reaches of the outer solar system contain the most primitive material from our solar nebula. But in the inner solar system, we use that term to describe a body which is rich in volatiles. And, of course, volatiles are just light elements. And the most familiar one to us is water, and the most important one, perhaps. So we're looking for water-rich, carbon-rich, and organic-rich bodies, which are retaining a lot of that initial material that was around when the planetesimals were forming. And Ceres is that type of object, and we knew that before the Dawn spacecraft went out to visit it, because we knew how big it was, and we knew how massive it was because of how it perturbs other bodies around it, other asteroids. And so we knew that its density indicated it wasn't made of solid rock. It was made either of a very porous rock or a mixture of rock and lighter elements like ice.